Hey everybody, how's it going, eh? I'm in Canada, eh? Welcome to episode 1168 of the Bass Guy Show, how to boil your bass strings. Clean your basses with some water first, and then some linseed oil. Rub that in, yeah baby. And then just boil some water and put your strings in there for about a minute. That's all, a minute and a half. Don't try this with guitar strings, it doesn't work. And then stick your strings on the windowsill or whatever, dry them off. And you will have to intonate your bass and get everything back in tune, so don't do this too often, but like once a month or something. It's a nice cheap-ass way to sound like you have brand new bass strings, and you'll be the envy of all the kids in the school ground with your shiny new bass. It sounds great for slapping, and it gives you more tone and everything, so do this once in a while. Learn how to intonate and do the action on your bass. And like this video, ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. It's time to get on with the Bass Guy Show from Montreal. Larry!
Let's stay in touch and not lose that contact. Because it's good contact. It's important. Because when we die, we're going to go on living in another format. Bass Guy loves you. No fear.
Bass Guy.
Thank you. Welcome. Welcome, social media. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Periscope. Hello, Reddit and Facebook and Instagram. And thank you. Please stop. Got some foot pedals, and we're going to be looping some drums and whatnot. So hello and welcome to episode 1168 of the Bass Guy Show. Today is a good day. It's 2020-22. 2020-22. There's a lot of twos in there today. I'm saying hello to them. I'm looking over here because I'm looking at the chat board. We're actually streaming on an application called Periscope. We're going to have the weather with Frankie McDonald, who should be actually calling right now. Frankie McDonald, how you doing today?
I'm doing great so far. And did you hear about that Monday was Martin Luther King Day in the States? And it was a holiday for them on Monday. And Newfoundland had a huge snowstorm, had over 80 centimeters of snow in St. John's, Newfoundland. People had a big lineup at the grocery stores. They made $30,000 worth of free pizzas at Domino's in St. John's, Newfoundland because of blizzard.
And how much snow did Newfoundland get?
Over 80 centimeters of snow in some places, and over 100 were drifts.
That's right. Some of the people's cars were buried. Houses were halfway buried, basically. We have a question on the board here saying, Frankie, are you single?
Yes.
And then we have a question here from Choosy Bigger saying, Frankie, is climate change real?
Now it's climate crisis. First it was global warming, then it's climate change. Now it's climate crisis.
Here's a question from our good friend Van Goat. What would Frankie stock up on if a storm was coming?
Pizzas and Chinese food.
Here's a comment, a nice comment, Frankie, from Grittin About It, and they're saying the forecast says that big things are in your future, Frankie McDonald. Good things will happen.
Sarah Sollers headed for Toronto to promote my book in May. Many people up in Toronto got a copy of my book yet. Once Sarah Sollers goes up to Toronto to promote my book for Yellow Cat or Force Reading Children's Books Awards, that means a whole lot of people in Toronto buy a copy of my book then. Well,
thank you for calling, Frankie. Will you call into our show on Friday?
Yes, I'm Frankie McDonald. You're listening to Bass Guy Radio Show.
Thank you, Frankie McDonald, for the weather. Frankie McDonald does the weather on every single Bass Guy show, and I would like to dedicate this next song to someone really amazing and incredible who passed away today, or yesterday, at the age of 77. And it's one of the main cast members from Monty Python. So let's give a moment's silence for Terry Jones. There's a lot of fighting going on right now in the world. If you turn on the news, a lot of protests and war and unrest. so many of you done? We've got to find a way to bring some love here today. Father, Father, we don't need to escalate. War is not the answer. Only love can conquer hate. We've got to find a way to bring some love here today. Picket lines, brother, picket signs, brother, don't punish me, brother, brutality, brother, talk to me, brother, so I can see, oh, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on. In the meantime, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
And it doesn't even matter if you've seen it before. Bass guys, show and tell. Show and tell.
And here we are back, even though we didn't go anywhere. I hope you enjoyed all the little segments today. We have one song left to go, and then we're done. We did The Weather with Frankie McDonald, and this is all being done live in one take, right? This is a song in 6/8 by Wayne Shorter, saxophone player of the band Weather Report. If you want to see that snow removal video, I put it on one of my other YouTube channels. I have, how many YouTube channels do I have? I have The Bass Guy Show, I have Cellar Door, I have one called St. Anne's about my town, one for my band Under a Groove, which isn't really together anymore, and another one for the Jazz Collective. So if you want to see the snow removal video and other videos I've made for my town, about my town, you can go to youtube.com Larry! You can computer brain talk, speak English. You can go to youtube.com/St. Anne's.
Somebody once told me that Bass Guy was a lemur. I have no proof that he is not. What's the rest of...
Just like the other one, you know I sure would like a hit, and you've been holding on to it. Don't bogart that joint, my friend, pass it over to me. Don't bogart that joint, my friend, thank you for being with BG.
Let's stay in touch and not lose that contact. Because it's good contact. It's important. Because when we die, we're going to go on living in another format. Bass Guy loves you. No fear.
Bass Guy. Bass Guy.
Enjoy this video today? Well, that's great. Check out more cool videos right here and click on my face if you want to subscribe to The Bass Guy Show. Bass Guy loves you, no fear.